Good afternoon, West Ohio. I'll give you a moment to get back to your seats. Bishop O, Shar, Bishop Natumbo, Mrs. Natumbo, Cabinet, friends and members of the West Ohio Annual Conference. We've come to, yet again, one of those milestones in the life of this.
Wait. You have to stop. You have to stop.
Why? This is
Because
how we always say goodbye to Bishop.
But you're really boring.
But wait, we're the conference of innovation.
That's right.
You've got to stop
Yeah,
this.
we're going to unleash you. Be unleashed. Get off stage.
Do I have to leave?
Yes, please.
Goodbye.
All right, we're going to do this our way.
That's right.
You ready to do this? Let's do this. Thank you.
Do I look good?
All right. Look all right. How's my hair? Am I good? All right. Got him? All right. Good afternoon, Lakeside. Here we are on our first day of continuing coverage of the 2012 Annual Conference. I'm Dan Metzger.
And I'm Rachel Billups. And our top story is that Bishop O will be leaving us. He's on the must-move list. And let me tell you, at least I, for one, am really sad.
Yes, I am also incredibly sad.
Bishop has done so much to impact our lives and to influence us in this conference. And today we want to count down the top 10 things that we love and admire about Bishop O and his leadership.
To start us off at number 10, let's go to our field reporters, Seth Euler and Jason Wellman. Guys?
Well, thanks, Dan. Jason, one of the highlights every year at Annual Conference is the Love First Miracle Offering. I have the honor this year of interviewing the bishop concerning this cause.
Well, Seth, if you've been asked to interview the bishop, then you must have really be brushing up on this interview. What did you call it again?
It's again an interview on the Love First Miracle Offering.
The what's first?
Not the what's first, the love's first.
Oh.
That's right. Oh, started it.
Started what?
The Love First Miracle Offering.
Look, don't get snippy. All I want to know is who started it.
Oh!
Oh, what?
Oh, started it.
Started what?
The Love First Miracle Offering.
Which offering?
I just told you that. The Love First Miracle Offering. Let's bring it down a notch. I'm a professional. This year it supports the Wings of the Morning campaign.
Wings of the what?
Of morning.
Okay, so morning has wings and love is first. I'm confused.
No, Jason. The Love First Miracle Offering supports the Wings of the Morning campaign.
Oh.
Well, I'm not exactly sure he picked the Wings of the Morning all by himself, but it was still a wonderful cause.
Who?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh started the Love First Miracle Offering.
This is what I've been asking you. Who started it?
Oh! Look, I've had just about enough of you. I've got to go interview the bishop now.
Seems like you haven't done your homework to me. You don't even know who started the Love First Miracle Offering. Did you even know it supports the Wings of the Morning?
That's exactly what I've been trying to tell you.
Oh.
Exactly.
I think I'm more confused than ever.
Indeed. For number 9, one of the things that we have come to appreciate about our bishop is that even though he's the leader of our conference, he's still just a normal guy. Take a look at this video. Rachel, what an inspiration.
Absolutely, Dan. And at number 8, one of the other things that we love about Bishop O is his influence not only among our annual conference, but other annual conferences. And our own Jason Wellman is here standing by with Bishop of the Brooklyn Annual Conference, Guido Sarducci.
Well, thanks, Bishop Sarducci, for being here today.
It's my pleasure.
Well, before we proceed in this interview, I want to ask you one question. I always thought you were Catholic.
Yes, I used to be a Catholic, but then I ran into one of those Pentecostal girls, and we needed to find something in between, and it seemed like the United Methodists were somewhere in between. So I go to this thing called a jurisdictional conference, and they make me a bishop.
Hey. Well, thanks for clearing that up for us. Today, Bishop Sarducci, we're honoring our own bishop, Bishop Brousseau. You know him very well since you work closely with him on the Council of Bishops.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Oh yes, he is a tall, and he's a dark, and a handsome bishop, right?
No. Maybe he's 5'6" on a good day.
Yes. I know him. I think it's becoming clearer. He wrote a book about those 5 healthy fruits, like strawberries, a banana, and a kiwi, right?
No, I think what you mean is the book about the 5 fruitful practices of a congregation, right?
Oh, yes. He wrote that book, right?
Well, not exactly, but I understand he's a bishop with great vision and casts the vision across the denomination, and other churches are using the 5 fruitful practices. One of those other bishops who's gifted in writing, well, he got it all down in a book.
Oh, okay. Now I know who Bishop O is. He wrote a book about 3 simple rules. Let me see if I can remember them. It's, wait a minute. It's a stop, a drop, and roll, right?
No.
I'm having a mustache problem here.
That's all right. I think what you mean. I think what you mean is the 3 simple rules: do no harm, do good, and stay in love with God, right?
Well, I don't know about those 3 rules. I don't know how they're going to put it out of fire, but if you say, okay, sure.
Actually, that book was written by Bishop Joe, Bishop O's mentor and friend, and one year he actually gave all of us at annual conference a copy of that book.
So, what book did he write?
I'm not really sure he did.
Okay, then what is he famous for?
Well, he's paved the way for greater emphasis on clergy formation and development.
Big deal.
Okay. Well, he's led the way in creating new places for new people and renewing existing congregations.
Ooh, snoozer alert.
Okay. He's enhanced the ability of congregations to extend risk-taking mission, service, and justice to their communities and the world.
Yada, that stuff.
Well, he's helped strengthen our connectional stewardship and missionally aligned our conference and districts.
And that, sounds like a boring to me.
Well, he got up in front of the annual conference and danced.
Yes, I know who he is. I like to hear that about a bishop, one that can then dance.
Well, Bishop Sarducci, I'm not really sure that, if we're honest, this was the most productive of interviews, and I'm good. I'm not even sure who interviewed who here. What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for that recording app in my iPhone so that I can record this bishop talking.
Why do you need to record him talking?
Well, I understand that if you record him and you take it home, you got a pretty good start on writing a book. You know, these things like that we bishops wear, you know, these expensive mustaches and these hats, and have you seen, let's see, what side is it on? My special bishop stole, you know, our little logo right here, those are expensive. We wear it on our finger, and we put it on our lapel, and we put it on our stole, you see, and so they're expensive. I need to write a book.
All right.
So, let's see. I wonder if I could have all of the bishops in the room stand up so that I can figure out which one is a bishop. Oh, are there bishops in the house? All right, everybody, line up tallest to shortest then, and then we'll... All right, let's get out of here.
Thank you. Thank you, Jason and Bishop Guido Sarducci.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You know, even though your stature may not have earned you a spot on the Grizzlies junior high basketball team, you sure do know how to take a ball and run with it. I mean, this bishop has been leading this annual conference, and he's not a ball hog. He's willing to pass the leadership to us next generation of leaders. And speaking of passing the ball's now in your court.
Speaking about how good the Bishop-O is with his hands, at number 6, we go to our local laying on of hands expert, Seth Euler. Seth.
Hey there, sports fans. Let me tell you, there's no way that we can continue our countdown of some of the great moments in Bishop O's episcopacy here in West Ohio without addressing the skill in which he commissions and ordains those entering ministry. I mean, wow. This guy's like Michael Jordan of laying on the hands. He's fast like Michael Phelps. He's strategic and agile like Air Jordan. And he takes his shot slowly like Tiger Woods. When it comes to laying on hands on the sweaty heads of new clergy, he is the man. Let's examine, I found a few shots. Let's examine a few of these pictures of his technique. Just look at that. The crowd is standing at attention, waiting with bated breath. The bishop's hands are in the air, ready to lay that holy smackdown on that head. Wait for it, and wait for it, and boom! There it is, right there, baby. Look at those hands hit that melon. This guy even needs somebody pushing from behind because he's so intimidated by that bishopy touch. Let's see that again. Just look at this next one. Look at that technique. He's like the ninja of bishops. Those are hands they approach with stealth like the victim. The candidate. The candidate's eyes watch the bishop warily and carefully. And then bam! The hands make contact, the eyes close, the holy smackdown is laid down. There is so much power in those hands that the poor guy behind him has been knocked cold. He's asleep on his feet. He's been slain in the spirit. Wow. Let's see it one more time. This is too impressive to pass up. Here they come. Here they come. The bishop hands of the smacketh down. The candidate eyes those hands with apprehension, not sure what's about to happen. Look at that. He knows what's coming. He knows what's about to hit. And then boom, there it is again. The smacketh down. The bishop hands make contact. The candidate goes limp. The head goes down. The eyes close. That guy in the back, he's even grinning. You see, he knows what those hands feel like. He's the daily recipient of the bishop smacketh down. Now, before I turn it back to the studio, Bishop O, I want to say in all seriousness, a heartfelt thank you to you. Over your 12 years here in West Ohio, you've used those ninja-like hands and laid that holy smackdown on hundreds and hundreds of heads. You have affirmed the call and encouraged so many to take the authority and lead God's church in passion and truth. I myself will have the opportunity to be commissioned, I hope, tomorrow by you. ladies. And I must say it's an honor and a privilege for me, all those that have come before me, and all those that will be up here tomorrow. So thank you again, and on behalf of all of those, again, God bless you and thank you. Dan, back to you.
Thank you, Seth.
Beautifully done, Seth. To be honest, I can remember both of those moments where those hands went on my head, and Dan, I think my scalp still tingles.
Yeah. I get to get in on some of that tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you, I will never wash my hair again.
Well, with that, for number 5, we have a special interview with a person who perhaps knows Bishop O the best, his wife, Sharo. Mike, take it away.
Hi, this is Mike Muller out in the field, and I'm here with the leading expert on all things Bishop O. I'm here with his wife, Shar O, and thank you so much for allowing us to interview this afternoon. However, there are some skeptics out here who don't believe that you are the leading expert. And so we have a trial question for you to start off, and we know this is true because it's on wikipedia.com. Now, what is the date of birth of Bishop O?
212.
Excellent. Do you know the year as well? No. I'm going to count that for 51. That is correct according to wikipedia.com. Excellent. So we're going to start off easy as well with a multiple choice. Now, in O-H-I-O, does Bishop O most resemble A, the first O, B, the H, C, the I, or D, the last O?
The I.
The I. Do you know why?
The shape.
I like that answer. Okay, let's keep moving on here. Now, unfortunately, we know that this is your last general conference with us, and there have been reports from some of our viewers that Bishop O has auditioned for American Idol. Can you confirm or deny this?
I have to deny that.
That is unfortunate, definitely. However, if he were to sing a song, do you know what song would be? Perhaps a Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
NSYNC. There we have it, everyone. I'm sure Bishop O has a voice like baby's angels, just singing out. Now, one last question for you, and this is probably the toughest of them all. If you and Bishop O were in a battle royale and you had to fight each other, who would win and why?
Yeah, that's the hard one. I would win.
Okay, sure. So we have it that Shar would win, but do we know why?
He'd let me win.
Oh, let's try that again. Can everybody say "aw" on that one? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Shar, for the interview. Back to you in the booth.
You know, Dan, I think Shar should have been number 1.
There's no question. She should be number 1 on our list. At number 4, we have come to appreciate the way that Bishop O is able to lead these sessions of annual conference with grace, dignity, and a certain rhythm. Take a look at this video.
I'm gonna wait till these papers are passed out and passed out and passed out and passed out, and pens are, excuse me, not pens, excuse me, not pens, excuse me, not pens, these papers are passed out and pens are, excuse me, not pens, I can't believe I said that, I can't believe I said that, I can't believe I said that, pencils are passed out. See Cindy right there, she's Cindy right there, she's Cindy right there, she's coming, see Cindy right there, she's coming, see her running, see her running, see her running, see her running, see her running. Run to her, go, run to her, run to her, run to her, run to her. Excuse me, not pens, gee, I can't believe I said that, pencils are passed out. See Cindy right there, she's coming, see her running. Run to her, 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 go. Okay, who else? We no applause. We no applause. We no applause. We no we applause, folks. Swoop. To my left. Left and way to my other 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 left. Go, run to her, run to her, run to her, run to her. Do napkins. Gee, I can't believe I said that. Pencils are passed out. See Cindy right there. She's coming. See her running. Run to her, run to her. Run to her, run to her. Run to her, run to her. Go. Okay. Who else? We no applause. We no applause. We no applause. We no applause, folks. Swoop. To my left. Left and way to my other 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 left.
Kind of takes your breath away, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And here with number 3, I mean, this is not the only time that Bishop O has displayed his rhythm for us. No, our resident dance instructor here is with us here tonight. Mike Moeller, why don't you come and introduce number 3 to us?
Yes, now, as the resident dance instructor here at the West Ohio Conference, it is my pleasure to be here. It is my pleasure to be here because over the past 12 years, we've seen some amazing dance moves from our wonderful bishop. Now, in 2009, we were graced with one of its dances because for our Love First Miracle offering, we wanted to raise $325,000. However, we came back and we actually raised over $386,000, well above what we had expected. So, in a sense, to show his appreciation and gratitude, there's a dance that Bishop O did for all of annual conference that was called the Gratitude Dance. So, to begin with, let's break it down real quick. Let's watch this.
Folks, if you believe God can do another miracle this year like God did last year through us, let's get up and do this gratitude dance. Let's go. Come on. I mean everybody.
Now, as a resident dance instructor, I've been dancing all my life. And I have to admit, I have never seen dancing quite like that. It's almost, if I had to compare it to something, I'd almost say it's like the Promised Land. His dancing is so smooth and it flows like milk and honey. It's just astounding. Now, we have our backup dancers I'm going to have come out here for us. Backup dancers, come on out here. Now, we want to teach you this dance because it truly is something that should be remembered always. So it goes a little like this. You got to get your feet just up and down like this. You get your hands moving. We're going to do it a little faster. This is slow pace right now. The big thing is the smile. You got to have that big smile like Bishop O had in it. So let's try it here. Now that we have also we can't perfect it quite like Bishop O, but now that we just did this, you know, I was thinking, that's pretty amazing in 2009 to raise $60,000 more than what we'd expected. But there's something more amazing, the love and the affection we've all grown over the past 12 years for Bishop O. So what if all of us got up right now as Bishop O and Shar get a watch and we do the gratitude dance for them over the past 12 years? So we're going to need everyone to stand up. Now, I see most people are up, so here we go. Ready? We're going to do this for a little bit, and if you need some help, we have all of us up here to teach you. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Yeah, you got this. Okay, wonderful job. That is all the teaching I can do today, so back to you in the booth.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Thank you. That was equal parts impressive and disturbing.
What's also incredibly impressive has been the bishop's role in mission worldwide. In fact, it's so impressive that the efforts made by Bishop and Shar have been adapted into a full-length feature film. At number 2, here's an exclusive sneak peek at the trailer. Let's take a look.
Rachel, I've always said that Bishop O reminds me a little bit of Indiana Jones. I've actually never said that. But I'm just hoping that this comes out in 3D. I really do.
Well, we'll see about that. And finally, the number one reason that we love and admire Bishop O is because of Bishop O himself.
When I think of Bishop O, first word that comes to mind is, oh, wow. He's just such a nice, relatable guy.
And you know, when I think of Bishop O, I think of his uber good leadership. I mean, he's an uber good leader. His leadership has affected each and every one of us in this annual conference.
When I think of Bishop O, I think of grace and the kindness and grace he's given all of us.
You know, when I think of Bishop O, I think he's a heck of a visionary, especially when it comes to missions around the world.
Wait a second. Oh, wow. Uber good leader. Grace. And heck of a visionary. You know what that spells? That spells O, U, G, and H. Let's try it one more time. O, U, G, H. Hit it! Why you need to feel down? I said, Bishop. Pick yourself up off the ground. I said, Bishop. 'Cause you're heading to a new town. There's no need to be unhappy, Bishop. There's a new place you have to go, Bishop. I will be there with Mrs. O. I said, Bishop. I am sure that you will find you can have a good time. Everybody sing it. We're saying bye to O-U-G-H. We're saying miss you, O-U-G-H. Thank you for all that you've done. You'll be number one. We're gonna miss you. But we say sayonara to the O-U-G-H. Adios, Bishop O-U-G-H. Let us in faith. You've laughed and you danced. Thanks for giving us all a chance. Bishop, are you listening to me? I said, Bishop, you've left a legacy, you see. Bishop, you've always brought them JC. Nothing big on no Bishop. They don't do it by themselves. You had Shaw to keep you out of deep trouble. We're gonna miss her, maybe a little bit more than you yourself. Can you please keep her here? O-U-G-H, we're gonna miss you, Bishop. O-U-G-H. Don't remember the words.
Bishop and Shar, which mic you want me on? Bishop and Shar, we are, thank you for letting us have some fun this afternoon, and I hope that you saw, woven within what we shared, the kind of leadership that we have experienced and the kind of things we've been able to do. And we mostly just want to say that we love you, we appreciate you, thank you for your leadership, and we will miss you. And Bishop O wondered if you would want to see if you could make some order to what we've just experienced here, if you'd like to have a few words at the end.
First of all, I am 5'8". I'm overwhelmed, really. Randy knows, and Wade knows, how nervous I was about this, because all they kept telling me is, we've asked the residents. Did you know that these are our residents? So we've asked these young pastors to put this together. Relax, it's going to be great. Now, why would you relax if you were told that? But this was terrific. Thank you so much. Absolutely terrific. There is no better send-off than to have a chance to laugh together, to celebrate together. And Wade, you're absolutely right. There was no question, I think Shar would agree, there's no question that woven through all of it was a profound sense of your love for us. And we simply want to acknowledge that we reciprocate that love. We can't begin to tell you how much respect we have for this conference, how much love we have for you, and how very difficult. I haven't really allowed myself to think about this much because I know how hard it's going to be, but how much we are going to miss the vitality and the energy, the spirit focus of this annual conference. I don't think it's possible to replace it. At the same time, I trust that God's going to take us where we need to be, but we will never we'll never replace this experience of being here with you in West Ohio. Thank you for making this a fun way to acknowledge our time together. Yeah. Did you want to say anything? Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. I was gonna wait and do this Wednesday before we left here, but in fact, folks, you know, I think you know that it's not possible to lead anything or to be in a leadership role such as this without the loving support of a spouse. And I know that what you put in the song was meant in jest, but I know you also meant it. That you could get over me leaving, but Shar leaving is tough. But I'm taking her with me because I can't do this alone. I really cannot do this alone. Shar prays for me. She corrects me. She encourages me. She does all of the things that a life partner that loves you does. And Shar, thank you. Thank you so much. We need to let you go have dinner. Shar and I are going to be up at Wesley Lodge at 6:30. We would be pleased to have you stop by if you have an opportunity. We'd like to greet as many people as we can. I also know the summer shorts are going on, and you know, if it were me, that's where I'd go. But if you're able to stop by, please do so we have a chance to greet you before we leave. Thank you so much. Thanks again for a wonderful celebration.